everybody, it's Lori Thompson here. Thank you for joining me on this rainy Wednesday morning. For those of you who don't know me and about me, I actually am a representative for Doterra International. My husband and I have been building or doing the business with Doterra for over a year now. We have been so blessed, so challenged, so renewed in so many different ways by being a part of this journey with doTERRA and with essential oils. Drew and I have many, many testimonies of the benefits that we've received along the way on our very short journey of a year. But one of them I just want to share today is how the essential oils have helped me on, in an emotional way. About a year ago, actually 2 years ago, going back, my husband was diagnosed with cancer. And at that time, it was just like things went into a tailspin. It was like, if anybody's been through anything like that, you just kind of, your life just drastically changes. And you find yourself going down this road that you've not traveled, not knowing what that road is going to look like, what's going to happen along that road. And Drew and I do have a faith. We do have a faith in God. And through that journey, we absolutely put our full trust and faith in Him along that way. But as we all know, there's certain things that, even God gives us, right, that can help us benefit and, help us along the way. And some people, dealing with emotional upheavals or even, emotional trauma or anything like that, can go into, say a doctor and, the doctor can just say, okay, here's this and just take this and this will help, relax you, right? But being one who had actually had panic attacks many years ago, I was actually on prescribed medication. And I know the side effects. I know the effects of trying to come off that kind of medication. So when I was going through this and at the peak of kind of things where I was just feeling really overwhelmed, I remember I went into my doctor and he actually said, well, we can put you on this. And I was like, oh no, I don't, dealing with this, just the emotional part of it is way less than what I was dealing with the after effects of when I was on that years ago. And so I just chose to take a natural route. I was already, involved in the essential oils, new at it, never experienced them in that kind of way. But I just read up a lot. I heard from others who had used the oils for emotional help, and I just followed through with their suggestions. And so two of them that came up were, one was Balance, and the Balance blend is actually a grounding blend with doTERRA. That one consists of these oils, these single oils, and they are whole wood, frankincense, blue tansy, blue chamomile, and spruce. What I love about that blend right away aromatically is I love the woodsy, the very subtle woodsy spruce kind of aroma to it. And right away, just even smelling that just literally calms my emotions and brings me into a real balance sort of feeling. But adding to that, because it was one, again, that I'd heard that others were using, it was more so for anxiety or different things like that would help them. Just emotionally, just to, with that state. And so I added to that the wild orange. And again, it's a beautiful, invigorating blend. It actually is called that. It is cold pressed from the peel of the orange, and it's just aromatically amazing. Like, people who smell it just absolutely fall in love with it. It's a beautiful citrus blend that, in other ways supports your immune system, cleans the air when you diffuse it. So as we can see, many other benefits to these oils. But getting back to these two is that, I started to use these and, I start my day off. I would just put, a drop on the wrist of each of on my wrist. I would rub it together. I would just breathe in aromatically, just enjoy that, the blend of those two together. And then I would just rub it behind the back of my neck and on with my day, and away I go. And it really did support, and help support me in my emotional wellness along that throughout that time. And today I still wear it. It's basically my perfume. And I have so many people that will come along and say, whether I be in a grocery store, I'll be out, and about, and they'll say, what perfume are you wearing? And I'm like, well, actually, it's not perfume. It's they're essential oils, and it's a wonderful opportunity to share with them, about the benefits and about essential oils. And really, what I feel too in that, what I've come to understand is I really do believe that when people respond in that way, that they're actually, even though it's on me and I'm wearing it, that they're responding to the benefits aromatically from this blend, and it's making, giving them that calming kind of like, oh, that smells wonderful kind of effects. So I just love being able to introduce others, in whatever way. And it could be a very natural way like that of just running into people and them responding, maybe, like I said, to something that I'm wearing or an essential oil that I'm wearing. But just to give you that tidbit, if you're going through an emotional time and you're just needing that support. It's not, we all need that. We all need support at different times. And it could be, a personal support. It could be, whatever support that just brings you into that place that, just helps you walk through that season that you need to walk through. And my hope would be that just as that you could find something natural that would help you along that path. And so I just thank you for joining me this morning, and just have an amazing day. Thanks very much. Bye-bye.